I bought we're doing a 370 diff in it because it blew up the stock diff.
Oh, for sure.
But I bought this off eBay, and they listed it as open, and it came non-open. It's an LS, so that's what the one in the bed of my truck is.
Oh, right, yeah. Cool. Yeah, this is nice. These things are so nice with the LSs. Oh, you probably shouldn't have left that outside, indeed.
In the rain, yeah, right after we power wash or sandblasted it.
This looks like, oh yeah. What ratio are these though?
370.
A 370. Both
yeah,
are.
369. Yeah.
Okay, right.
This one's supposed to be open. I haven't opened it yet.
Is this an aftermarket supercharger, or was this did it come on some kind of car?
It was like a kit for a Camaro.
Oh, right.
That's why all the stuff is like kind of weird.
Yeah, I like this, like a fuel pressure sender. That's nice to know.
We were like, well, it doesn't need more than 700 horsepower. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like all the tracks that we're running on are actually kind of like, this should probably only be 400 horsepower. So
yeah, but it should probably make that NA already.
Which it was. It was thinking about 400 NA. It's just when they built these things for superchargers. You know what I mean? Like, we ran it NA, but it definitely wasn't ideal.
What compression ratio is it?
I don't remember. Off the top of my head, I don't remember.
Oh, there's a nice gambler. Like, I love the gambler theme with the whole Vegas thing and the playing cards. Like, this is something that happens on E-Town.
Yeah.
Really cool. I definitely want to do that. It sounds so cool. Like, it's the coolest name for a drifting series ever.
And it's a good payout.
Oh, what's the payout on the E-Town Gambler?
I think the winner is like $4,000.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's
Nice.
good. Oh, that's fantastic.
This was full?
This is a really good idea, man. Oh my god.
Why would this thing be full?
This is a commercial for those rags. Here we have a nice hatchback, and look at those boat speakers. ATL fuel cell. This is like the, oh man, this is really nice fabrication though for the fuel cell. I like that a lot.
You could pop the trunk if you want to.
Oh yeah, there we go. I really like the transparent hose because then you can see that it's filling up, of course.
Check out the fuel gauge next to the fill.
Oh yeah, that's smart. It's a smart idea. That's really nice. Oh, there's even more speakers here in the firewall.
Oh yeah,
It's a full pro car with them with speakers.
It's loud. It's a party car.
Oh yeah, and they're on. This is dash 16, I guess. Does this run on ethanol, or what's it gonna run on?
This is on regular because this is on 93 because we were gonna run this on Drift Week.
Oh, this was gonna be a Drift Week car.
Yeah.
Well,
But then shipping it across country, the pandemic, it was going to be like $2,000 each way to ship these.
Oh God.
Yeah. So then we bailed on that. Just brought the Corvette because the Corvette has AC.
Oh yeah, good idea.
Yeah.
Really cool.
And we can't put a passenger seat in this, and we haven't figured out how to put a passenger seat in this.
What transmission do you run?
This is a stock T56.
A standard T56.
Yeah.
Because this looks like a gnarly motor. This looks like a pretty gnarly motor, sir.
Yeah. It's like 650 for the wheels.
Wow. Oh, it's a Lysholm, yeah.
I bought this Supercharger offline for $500
No way.
on eBay.
Is it heavy?
It's not bad. It's really shitty. It's like a 1.9 liter.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. So
But like for drifting, it probably works.
I don't think it really works at all.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes some horsepower.
Makes
but
a little over.
But that's a stroker motor. That's an LS3 stroker.
Right.
So like the Supercharger is like completely out of its world.
Oh, it's really mismatched.
Yeah. The diff and everything is out of this because mass failure.
appreciate the hell out of this. I want these caps as well. Yeah, there we go. It's just a... Oh, this is like the standard GM pen. You didn't go for it for the after. Oh, you just notched the subframe.
Yeah, that's we put the baffles in those.
Yeah.
Every aftermarket pan that we've ever ran, like the shitty Sicky pans.
Oh yeah, the Sicky
they
pans are.
explode motors like crazy.
Oh yeah, the Sicky. I wouldn't run a Sicky pan if I got it for free.
But if you just run an like a stock pan with a baffle kit, it's like.
Oh really?
You don't blow cars up.
I like the cast way better because all the the plate ones made from plates, they always leak like crazy.
Yeah.
I don't.
There's just so much wrong with a not stock pan.
Yeah.
You can't beat GM engineering most of the time. Like they just know their shit.
Well, it's cast, and cast is always going to be way more stable.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. Nice V bends over here. Oh, it's been rebuilt or something. This T56.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but it's completely stock. They just rebuilt it.
Yeah. We'll have the Transilla, so it can handle some horsepower.
Oh, cool.
So it's been rebuilt and done up a bit.
Yeah. Nice. X-pipe over there. Actually, a really good design of X-pipe. I see most people fucking up the design a lot. This is a really good design for them. There's actually a science to it. Oh yeah, that's nice.
I mean, obviously, it's all taken apart in the back, but...
Yeah. Yeah, I like that exhaust design. That's really good. That's how you do it. It's actually a nice chassis. It's not rusted or anything. Like, they all have this shit from people jacking them up incorrectly.
Yeah. I bought this chassis from Tanner, like, 10 years ago. And he was like, he put it online for it was $5,000 and it had an LS in it already.
Wow.
Like ready to drift.
I would have bought it for sure.
I mean, at this, like now.
Are you not having any trouble with the starters? Because that's like, we have that a lot with these swaps that they get really hot and there's no heat shield or nothing.
No, it'll be fine.
Good. Great.
I guess we're lucky. What I'm not lucky with is the stock differential.
Nope. Yeah, but it would be weird if it would accept the power, though. The stock differentials,
no doubt.
They fail on standard cars.
Yeah, that's the diff right there. Well, what's left of it.
Oh yeah, that has a little bit of issues over there. Yeah, that's typically what happens. But like, if people have a really gnarly SR, that will happen as well. So.
Yeah.
I always say, like, if all that stock stuff doesn't break, something's wrong with your car. Either it doesn't make power or it doesn't make grip.
Yeah, no, well, that's exactly, we were like, you know, and it was funny is we saw it in comp, I was driving it, and I heard it like, it was like a chatter, and I was like, that sounded weird, and then it was fine. And then, like, we went into the second round against, I was leading, and it just let loose in, like, the back sweeper at Englishtown, and he smashed me in the side, and I got to watch Tanner cry a little bit.
Oh, that's from here.
Yeah,
so the diff failure resulted in this crash.
Yeah, the diff blew and he was on me and hit me.
Oh, damn.
I mean, obviously that was my fault, but...
And Tanner actually hit into his own old car.
No, not Tanner. It was another guy.
Oh, some other guy. And Tanner cried because he built his car.
He just built the fucking thing,
Oh, that's all. Tanner built it. Now I get it. Yeah. These wheels are super cool. Like, Aaron's always on these wheels, of course. Really nice. I like those wheels a lot.
You know, they're really nice when you don't buy them, like, used, like, from the, like, 150th person that's owned them and destroyed them. Because every time I see these things, they're always, like, some used wheels from somebody.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like, those kind of look like junk. And then you buy them new, and you're like, wait a minute, these are kind of nice.
Oh, they're really nice, yeah. Oh, yeah, and that's the water pump you run.
Yeah, for the Supercharger.
Supercharger.
This is the radiator for the Supercharger.
Right, yeah.
And like I said, this is like a Corvette. This is like part of the Corvette mod stuff. So we basically took, or not the Corvette, the Camaro stuff. So we basically took all the Camaro stuff and put it in to make this work.
Right.
And like just kind of hacked it
Is
together.
this for the Camaro as well?
Yeah, that was for the Camaro too. It had these brackets. And we just modified them so they would weld to the bar.
So you just bought a whole kit off of a Camaro? And put it on.
And put it on, yeah. Hope this will work.
Oh yeah. Well, it will do something, and it
Yeah.
doesn't look too heavy. Like some of those roots blowers are ridiculously heavy. They're like
Yeah, yeah.
50 pounds.
I mean, that was heavy.
Oh, really?
It was heavy, but it wasn't like crazy. The other thing he had to do is he did the supercharger because this had the it has a separate belt on it.
Oh, yeah.
It was throwing the serpentine belt, so he called up. I think he figured out who makes Lysholm stuff now because they don't make it anymore,
Oh right.
and they made him all the belts and stuff that he needed so he could do a dual belt, and now it doesn't pop off.
Because
so.
I was talking to Odie, he runs a Supercharger, and they really redesigned the whole tensioner system and the
Yeah.
belt system, because everybody I know that runs Superchargers throws belts.
Yeah.
And I guess it's because the Supercharger is still on boost, like on pressure when you go off the throttle, and then
Yeah.
it doesn't stop because
That's what it
there's
would-
so much more rotating assembly.
That's what it would throw it at ours.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what happens. Yeah, so Odie kind of like,
You'd come off throttle coming out of the track and like coming to straighten up, and it would throw the belt like at
yeah,
the end of the run.
exactly. Because like on a turbo, if you let go of the gas, like it's really a little rotating assembly. But this is so heavy, like there's no way it's going to stop. So
Yeah.
it's just going to pull on the belt and throw it off. Yeah, Tanner did a good job. A lot of small fabrication, like cost a lot of time to get all that right. Good job, Tanner.
Oh, he'd be happy to hear you say that.
Oh yeah. No, I know how much work all this stuff is, and there's like, yeah, tube frame this, tube frame that, but like it's a lot of work to get it right, you know.
Well, once you actually see it all, you're like, wow, like you really
Yeah.
did it, huh?
Oh yeah, yeah. And there you can see the coolant lines going through the cabin over here with some heat wrap around it. Here's the speakers over there. Cage. Everybody in America uses this. It's kind of a nice solution. It has the wiring is really small on it, so there's not a huge bundle of wires coming out of it, which is kind of nice. Next is wood trim in there, is trying to make it look like a Cadillac, I guess. This is probably like a Drift Week idea to put all the speakers and things in there, because in Drift Week you really drive a lot of road miles, so it's kind of nice to have some kind of entertainment in the car. There's even an amp over here. Yeah, it's cool. It's nice. I like it. Dash bar situation over here. For the rear mount radiator, of course, you get way more room up front. Cooler package. This is the aftermarket, like this is turn one. This is one thing I always recommend people to do, to put like a higher bigger diameter pulley on the power steering pump.
Don't forget to take a look at our website as well, einsel.nl. We ship worldwide, of course, Wisefab, Feel Suspension, our own brand Einsel, gearboxes, quick change differentials, axles, all kinds of things. A lot of fabrication components, of course, air jacks, subframes for quick change, you name it. Drop us an email and we'll hook you up.